What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is the Never Ever Mets. All right? I'm not going to hold y'all. Let's go in.
By myself, and I got other couples helping me, like my relationship with them.
I feel like Brandon, he's judging me and controlling me.
How the hell we over to drinking and we drinking again? I don't know if me and Kiki relationship can continue if the drinking doesn't stop.
When we have a disagreement, your energy changes. And to me, it feels like aggression.
It sounds like that the two things that are challenging for the two of you are communication and conflict. So explicit communication. Can you do that?
I can.
Okay, can you do that?
Definitely.
It feels great to win the challenge. And then on top of it, we get a massage.
See, I tried to do these moves on Britt, but she wasn't too receptive.
I'm hoping that Ty can be that alpha male that I need.
I don't hear you complaining right now. Do you see how you do me? Shut up.
My ex-fiance ended up in my house pregnant. I need to tell Tatiana that I have a daughter.
What were you talking to him about? Because I can hear you saying something.
I feel like Clay is just lying to me. It's seeming a little fake.
We gonna act like all this is gonna end tomorrow. I need you to write if you are gonna accept your significant other, or whether you would leave your partner. Y'all three said no. I said no.
Hell to the no.
So 4 out of the 7 men said no. It definitely feels like everyone's over that honeymoon phase. You think she'd be upset if I take her cola?
Is it open?
No.
You won't notice.
I'll be back. How y'all feeling after last night?
I feel like if our ladies would have heard us, we'd all be in the doghouse.
Y'all would be in the doghouse.
I mean, you.
I'm good. I'm chilling.
If Charlie would have heard me, we'd be in them Suburbans right now, heading down that driveway, back to the crib. Last night, I presented the group with a game, and I said, if we were to leave tomorrow, what would be everyone's answer?
Is it anonymous?
It is very anonymous.
Oh, there we go.
I put F no on my card.
F no.
I was still in the shock and awe of thinking about, damn, 6 kids in the house is crazy. It was definitely interesting seeing everyone else's answers. 4 no's and 2 undecided. After that, it definitely feels like tensions are high, but it was what it was.
I was just speaking for the moment and being a little petty. But this morning, if they asked me that, they'd be like, okay, maybe.
Kiki wanted to talk to me about my no, but she claimed she seen me write it, but I just told her I wasn't in the mental headspace to do it. I was too exhausted. I honestly feel bad because I did want to talk that with her, let her know why I wrote no, but at the same time, I don't feel bad.
Y'all know it's so crazy? With all these issues that's been going on, communication is literally everybody's issue. People got to figure out how to communicate together.
It's a new day.
Yeah, thanks.
So we're going to treat it like it's a new day.
Absolutely.
Sheridan, Charlie is cooking tonight, just so you know. I'm assisting, and he's in the vegan list together. You know, if Clay gonna do vegan? Honestly, I don't know whether he's gonna eat vegan or not. Do you care if he eats vegan? No. I don't care if he eats vegan. I told him that. Like, I never asked him to go vegan for me, so I let him know yesterday, like, if you want to eat meat, you can.
When Clay moved into the house, he told me that he wanted to pursue a vegan diet because I am vegan. I have been trying to support him in that journey, but it's seeming like a facade.
Because yesterday I seen him scarfing down some beef taquitos and then tried to lie to me about it. You eating them taquitos? I seen your jaws. Open up. Open up.
You in trouble.
Just eat what you want.
Dinner, he had the vegan stuff. And then when I made him the sandwich, it was chicken, turkey, ham, bacon, Swiss cheese, mayo.
That's crazy.
I used the bacon grease to do the bread, to toast the bread.
Yeah, he went all the way in.
Yeah,
like,
and I was wondering why he was sweating. It's all making sense. That's why I thought he wasn't vegan no more, because he's not.
So you feel like the vegan thing is fake now?
Yeah,
Well,
1000%.
it is.
It's definitely fake. It makes me feel like, oh, joke's on me, because I'm supposed to be the only one who don't know. If you will create this whole charades of being vegan, it just makes me feel like, what else would you pretend to be in my face, but then be different behind my back? And I could definitely see myself feeling resentful because he already started to break away from my trust.
He's really digging himself a hole he ain't gonna be able to get out of.
Right, because
He just digging it deeper and deeper.
Yeah, and it's sad because he is a sweet person. Like, I know that, and I know he
You can
cares.
tell.
But it's like
You
none
can
of that
tell.
really matters if like I can't trust you.
Let me ask y'all. I mean, he was chewing that motherfucker like it was like it was the most delicious thing, chef's kiss. But I have a question to the ladies. This for the ladies. Listen, why is it that there is a response to everything that y'all don't like? What do I mean? Well, let me tell you what I mean. What I mean is, a brother have a ham sandwich and he loses your trust. Now, keep something in mind, right? We know what his secret is. We know what his secret is. She don't know what his secret is. So if we know what her secret is, yeah, we can say, okay, she's making sense. But my point is, she shouldn't be losing trust from him already. She shouldn't be losing trust with him. I'm starting to think like maybe someone from the staff, maybe one of the other cast members, somebody told her something. Maybe somebody knows something about his secret. I think they told her, but she can't express it because he hasn't said it to her on film. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, he didn't tell you that, so you can't mention it. But just so you know, he got a baby. I think that's really what happened. So I think this is a staged situation because she should be just as gullible as Charlie is about her man, about Jared, right? Especially if you want the relationship to work. If you want the relationship to work, you're not going to see red signs. Him eating a ham sandwich ain't going to lose your trust. He's not going to lose your trust because he had a ham sandwich. And this is what I mean by women always having to react to something that they don't like. You don't got to react to everything that you don't like. He had a ham sandwich. You should be able to brush that off. Oh, that's him. You know, he like that swine. I don't mess with it, but he like that swine. And there is no... America has become so transactional that people feel like they got to respond to everything. Now, some might be saying, oh, well, what about Brandon? Is he overreacting with Kiki? No. A ham sandwich shouldn't lose trust, but an alcoholic, that's a different story. That's a different level, right? So I guess what I'm saying is, ladies, you don't have to be reactional or transactional with everything that you don't like, because you are going to find something you don't like in every man, and then you're going to find yourself alone. Okay? Women need to, especially sisters, y'all need to learn how to deal with stuff that you may not live by, or just have more of a live and let live mentality. Because all of this, oh, he just had a sandwich. He lost my trust. That's ridiculous to me. And women like that find themselves recycling men. They have a whole bunch of body counts on them. And then once they find the thing they don't like, they get rid of them and they replace them. And that guy is 10 times worse, the guy that replaced them. It's just, it's insanity, really, is what it is. Learn how to not like something, but not react off of it or not have it get in the way of you being with your person. Anyway, let's go ahead.
How are you feeling?
Not myself today.
Okay.
But mentally I'm okay.
I do feel guilty about last night. I feel like that was a little harsh, being that I'm sober now, because I do have love for Charlie. Is there anything I can do?
No, you've been great.
Hey, okay.
You have like the perfect balance of like giving me my space and then being around me.
That's when I tell people, like, yeah, we talked about. We had our secrets, but bro, me and Charlie are in so deep. Y'all have no idea. I can't even, like, sometimes I feel like I can't even find the words to explain, like, our
dynamic.
Thank you. See, and you finished my sentences.
Stop it. That's not even cute. You're not even cute when you say it.
But yeah, like, our dynamic is so heavy. It's like, yo, I mean, what you told me was shocking. It hurt, but I was like, she's still Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same me, yeah.
Yeah, so I know leading up to this, we've been talking about the intimacy suite. And I'm waiting on you, not to make the first move, but tell me you're comfortable with it. I've been waiting to see Charlie for 4 years. I do feel things are progressing in the right way, but I was raised as a gentleman, so I'm gonna let her make the first move. But after she makes the first move, I think I'll be making all the moves after, if you know what I mean. Whenever you're ready.
Whenever?
Whenever.
I have your permission.
Yeah, you have my consent.
At any time.
To put it on me.
At any time.
Anytime.
Okay. Then we should probably book that suite tonight.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Do I call and make a reservation? Do you gotta write my name on the door?
Just go around and get it to everybody.
I hope you ain't got no plans tonight.
It was
okay. Now, okay, ladies, I know what you're saying. Let me go ahead and say it for you. You low down dirty dog. Okay, I know that's what you're thinking. You low down dirty dog. You lying to this chick so you can get her in the sack. I don't condone this, but keep something in mind, ladies. You're not dealing with just one liar in this situation. You're dealing with two. She is a liar too. She lied about having kids. She dropped a baby a month ago. So that saying, when you lie with pigs, you liable to get dirty. Well, she ain't exactly innocent. I mean, it looks bad because we see him doing this real time, for the most part. Not real time, but you know what I'm saying. We see him lying to her on camera. But they both have lied to each other. And I'm not saying what he's doing is right, but people do it all the time. Men lie to get what they want. Women lie to get what they want. Women lie too. Yes, they do. They lie, especially if it's a guy and he got money or whatever, or he got power, prestige, influence. They'll lie to be with him. Oh, I ain't got no husband. Oh, I ain't got no kids. I only got one child. You okay? Good. I got one too. She lied to him. So they just keeping it going. And who knows whatever else she's hiding. Who knows what the relationship with her baby daddy is. She just dropped the baby a month ago. They didn't even have that conversation. So what else is she keeping from him? So collateral damage as far as I'm concerned. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying two pigs in a sty, they're going to get dirty. Anyway, let's go in.
4 years of my life waiting to meet Kiki. But after being here in person, it's been tension between us, so I feel like I need to have a civilized conversation with her. So let's talk.
Brandon, what did we go through last night? You wouldn't even talk. We didn't talk.
Bro.
We talking over each other.
Bro.
You talking to other people.
You left me to cook alone for 14 people. And during dinner while I was cooking, you was drinking. Instead of helping, she wanted some damn liquor.
We're literally on vacation. Look,
It's
I don't
not
need,
vacation.
like I said, I don't need you to
This is
monitor
not
every little drink that I have.
vacation.
All right, Brandon.
This is to see if we're going to work for
Cause
the future.
you acting like I'm some type of alcoholic. I've had the same amount of drinks as everybody else.
That's a lie.
I definitely think Brandon is controlling, and we've never had that problem online. As an adult, I can monitor my own intake. That's it. All I'm asking is you mind your business.
I sure will.
It starts at the drinking. You don't want me to drink today, but tomorrow you're not going to want me to do something else, and then you're not going to want me to do something else. You can't tell me what to do. It starts low, but it's going to keep progressing and progressing and progressing if I let you get away with it.
Now, to most women, that sounds pretty good. She sounds right. She's wrong as hell. Okay? She's wrong. We're talking about an addiction to alcohol. Okay? That is not healthy on any level. And you not helping him to cook. What the alcohol got to do with you helping him to cook? You didn't even do that. You showing character flaws in more ways than one. You left the dude to cook. You left the dude to clean by himself. You promised him you wasn't going to drink. You drunk anyway. You can't keep alcohol out of your system. You overweight. You are the problem, Kiki. You are the problem. Okay? Nobody wants to give their life to a drunk. I don't care if it's a man or a female. And this guy will not have any problems replacing you. Any. He won't. There'll be a lot of women coming after him. Especially if he's still like the BBWs. This is going to be plenty who want to replace you. And they ain't got no drinking problem. Women like her are going to find themselves alone, no children, because she's going to, and I don't even want her to get pregnant because I'm not confident she will stop drinking once she gets pregnant. Let's start there. Kiki, you are the problem. I rock heavy with Brandon on this situation. I think that divorce should only be allowed to people who partner has what I would consider an abuse. If they're using in drugs, alcohol, intimacy abuse. I don't want to say the whole word. You know what I'm talking about. Corn, you eat corn abuse, watching too much corn. You know what I'm talking about. Gambling, where you get rid of a lot of money. That's abuse. Any abuse, I think, is grounds for a couple breaking up. And you are in the middle of an abuse. The problem is you don't know you have a problem. In the beginning, I wanted Brandon to work with her and try to get her where she needed to go. That would have been a beautiful story. But she's not at the point where she knows she has a problem. And ain't nobody got time for that. All right? I'm with Brandon. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what the brother seen her in the first place. Let's start there. But that's just me. But if he walks away from her, I don't think anybody should be surprised or even blame him. Okay, let's go back in.
I'm done with the conversation. Tired of you.
I'm tired of you. You're not my daddy.
I came here to try to make it work.
Yeah.
And fight through every problem and situation we have. And Kiki, she want to come back at me.
Don't do that.
Like for real, let's be for real.
I don't want to be in earshot of anybody else's problem. I was literally just drained outside, hearing the arguing, the fighting, and now Brandon is talking about it with everybody. That's not cool. Kiki's outside. You can talk to her. Why are we making this the place that all this dissension is?
I don't know what y'all talking about in here, but you need to have a conversation with Kiki. It's draining me. I don't want to be drained. That's why I'm shifting and moving. I was appreciating the poolside. Y'all got to figure out what is the resolution for y'all as a couple. Because we can't do it.
Like, this is my breathing moment.
Got you. Okay.
Thank
Me
you.
mind my business, sorry.
So you want to come at me about my relationship? What about yours and the way you treat Irv? I feel like Alicia is concerned about everybody else's relationship being 100% instead of focusing on her own relationship with Irv. Her personality is just like aggressive, and coming at me is not cool. I don't like how you just came in here at me and don't even know what the hell going on with me and Kiki.
Got you.
And your relationship ain't even like that.
Okay.
How you want to fix somebody else when your ain't even
I'm
fixed?
not trying to fix anyone's relationship.
I'm just saying, I felt like it right there.
What I was trying to encourage you to do is to move your conversation into the person who it matters to. That's it.
It do get hot in this kitchen.
I find it interesting that a lot of women, not all, a lot of women have a problem with men talking with other men when they talk to their girlfriends all the time. You want to come in here and tell me I shouldn't be talking to my homeboys when you talk to your girls all the time? Okay? And your situation is not at a place where you can start handing out advice. Okay? You might want to fix your own stuff before you come over here. That's why I rock with Brandon. I'm with him on that. Look, don't come to me talking to me about how I should be moving or what I should be doing in my relationship. You worry about yours. All right? It's like Brandon can't catch a break. He really cannot. Look at his face right now. The brother can't catch a break. He got drama with it seemed like, I don't want to say every chick that's in the house, because that'll be a little melodramatic, but he got I don't understand. Look, I know the girls kind of look after each other and they kind of got each other's back, but you seen the relationship. I mean, you seen the conversation they was having outside poolside. Why would you, like, it didn't go anywhere. They walked away from each other. Okay? That's not a time to try and push them and get them back. Alicia, I think her heart was in the right place, but she needs to mind her own busyness. Okay? And let these people work their stuff out while she work hers out. She needs to focus on her dude. It's a tough week for Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. You know what I mean? Hold it down, bro. You're doing everything right as far as I can see. Let's go in.
Hey, bro, I just need you to know. Your girl came and got into my little situation, yelled at me. Like, you want to be in my relationship, but you got to get your right with her.
What did she say? She came in here and said something to you? Like,
yeah, just came in and everybody talking to each other, not talking to their significant other.
I'll talk to her. That's my job. All right?
Alicia should have kept her mouth shut. Mind her business. The way that you're acting, the whole bossy attitude, like, you're the problem.
This is tiring. Mentally exhausting, bro.
Very mentally exhausting.
Being in the house as opposed to being online, I'm starting to really see a different side of Alicia. Being in other people's business, it's another red flag.
I'm just tired, bro.
I see.
I like how they handled that. I like how Brandon told Irv, like, look, man, get your girl. She all in my grill. And I like what Irv said. I'll talk to her. That's my job. Okay? Y'all don't need to be in no kind of beef. I'll talk to her. That's exactly how it should have happened. No beef between them two, no fisticuffs, no nothing. Just men being men. Look, talk to your girl. I got my girl. Don't worry about her. I'll talk to her. Handle perfectly. I'm not seeing a whole lot of things wrong with the men. It's not that I'm biased. I'm not biased. Okay, I'm just seeing and understanding everything that's going on, and I see them handling things as well as they can, for real, with the women that they are entangled with. All right, they're handling it like men supposed to handle it. I don't think it's going to get the respect from the women how they handling it, but except for Jared. Okay, I listen, I'm not gonna get Jared back on anything. I don't like the way that brother is handling Charlie at all. Okay, I don't condone it. But the other guys, I rock with them. I see where they coming from. The only guy I don't see is Jared. Anyway, let's go in.
Alcohol, ruin relationships.
I don't need you monitoring me. I don't need you controlling what I drink because you're scared. I feel like you're judging me. It really just gets under my skin.
Because I just hate when people be lying.
Baby, I don't gotta lie to you.
But you did. If he'll lie about petty, what else will he lie about?
I'll talk to her. What happened when you just went in there? All right, wanna go have a seat? Come on.
Oh, Jesus. What's up?
This is, I don't know. It's like, it seems like you're causing issues.
Like just now?
Let me talk. Like I said, give me an attitude all you want. It's fine.
The only thing I've done today is mind my business today.
But that's the thing. You can't say, "Oh, I'm minding my business," and then make a comment on business.
Okay. I will say this. When I came inside from the pool, and I was like, why don't you just go talk to Kiki? Because
why don't you mind your business?
You're right. I should have minded my business.
So,
I ain't had this. That was my bad.
Because, like,
that was my bad.
This is the thing.
That was my bad. Can you not, like,
No,
make me feel like you gotta, like, reprimand me almost?
For myself, like, if I'm gonna be in a relationship with somebody, they're basically a representation of me. If you're going around being messy, it's not attractive. Just listen.
All right.
As a man, I want to be able to protect you, right?
Yes.
But I'm not gonna fight every little battle.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, stop agitating the problem. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
I'm not taking accountability for anything else today because I didn't do anything. I'm chilling. Like, I'm in my bag today.
All right.
Like,
moving forward, like you said,
the
take
world. This is
moving forward. Just take
Take
heed to your own words.
Yeah, I just have to pray for a moment because I'm getting overwhelmed. So I need to do what I have to do for my body.
Okay, just chill.
You're stressing me out. I look like a wild woman. I'm speaking in tongues, calling down the Holy Spirit, trying to regulate my emotions because you keep activating me.
I'm just saying, moving forward, don't do it again. Just don't. Like,
Don't talk to me like that.
I'm not talking to you. Just don't. Like, it's like, just stop.
Why can't there be peace? Maybe it's the spirit of the house.
You're flaming hot Cheetos right now, and I feel really attacked and misunderstood. I'm being inserted into people's stuff, or people just talking about their stuff in front of me. So I really don't think his anger is warranted towards me in this moment. I'm so drained by it all.
Like, just try not to interject.
I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Let's squash it.
You're yelling. It's all good.
Please.
Now, when men mess up, women tell them practically all day how they messed up. Not only do they tell them all day on how they messed up, they bring it back years later how they messed up. But when a man tells a woman how she messed up, she cannot take it for a second. She starts to speak in tongues to get her soul back. Accountability is kryptonite to most women. I'm not trying to upset y'all. I'm just keeping it a buck. Accountability is kryptonite to most women. A man will say, you know what? I did mess up. Now, to her credit, she did say she messed up. He probably should have dropped it after that. He probably should have dropped it after that. But women don't do that. Women don't just drop it. They reiterate the F up. They hone in and they just slam you with it, almost to hold you down in guilt. And when men try to even talk to women about where they messed up, they don't want to hear it. They just don't want to hear it. Accountability is kryptonite. It really is. And at least I will give her points for admitting that she was wrong. But she should have listened to the rest of what he was saying. It wasn't going to be a long conversation. And another thing I want women to appreciate more is the role of a man. The role of a man is to protect you, not just when we're with you, but when we are not with you. We will teach you things that could get you possibly in trouble. And if you're in trouble, I'm in trouble, because I'm going to respond the way a man is supposed to respond. But if I have to worry about how you are moving out in these streets, you are not only putting yourself at risk, you are putting me at risk. Okay? These are the laws of the streets. Women, I don't think, have a full appreciation of a man's role or job. They don't care nothing about that protect. They well equipped and well acquainted with provide, but they don't understand the protect part. And the protection is not just physically, it's socially, it's all of that. Financially, security is the number one thing you need to have if you want to have anything. African people could have learned from this. Okay, one thing that the fairer skinned people focused on was military and security. Okay, us as men, we need to focus on security, and we just want our women to make that job easier for us, because it could be life or death. It's that serious. Pay attention. When your man is talking security and he's talking about protecting you, listen, shut up as a woman. And I mean that with love, okay? Let him do his job. Okay? Because he can't tell you how to nurture. You nurture, you got that. You do that. Okay? Anyway, let's go in.
Thank you, God, for personal peace.
You're welcome. I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
Hey.
Hello. How you doing?
You guys have a seat. Have a seat.
Ladies first. Sit down.
You guys been here for a week. I noticed some things have come up. So I brought in my good friend, Dr. Allie. She's a relationship expert, and she's going to help you navigate through some things, okay?
All right.
All right. I'll leave you to it.
All right. Thank you. Love you back. All right, y'all. So my name is Dr. Allie. I have my PhD in clinical psychology. I work as a coach. I work as a relationship expert. So can we catch me up on what's been happening and why you might think they called me in?
I think that you should speak since you have the issue.
Okay. Well, I have dealt with like trauma in my life where I've seen alcohol ruin relationships, ruin homes. My mom, ex-husband, he always came home drinking. So I just don't want to see us going down the same road. And him and my mom got a divorce for that. And I'm trying to iterate that to her about me caring for her, and also her caring for herself and not letting the alcohol control her, let her control alcohol.
Thank you very much, Brandon. Kiki? Right?
Yes.
You don't look excited.
I'm not.
About this conversation.
I'm not, because I'm so tired of having it. I understand the trauma. He expressed to me what was going on. I get that. But I don't need you monitoring me. I don't need you controlling what I drink because you're scared. Like that. I feel like you're judging me.
It's very frustrating because I'm not his stepdad. Do I have sympathy for him and the situation? Absolutely. But the fact that he compares to is like apples and oranges, and it really just gets under my skin.
we're in the house with a bunch of different couples. You know, it's a high stress environment. I'm excited. You know, for me, this is kind of like a vacation. I'm having a good time, and I'm a social drinker, so I'm having, you know, a couple of drinks, right?
So, how many drinks do y'all think is too many drinks for one night?
For me, I did 3. I did a 3-drink limit.
Okay, so you believe 3 drinks is like the limit. What about you? What do you think is a?
I
None.
drink. I can handle my my alcohol. So I feel like, depending on the night, maybe 2 or 3 drinks and maybe 2 or 3 shots.
So maybe 6 to 7 drinks a night?
Possibly, but it would be during over the span of, like, you know, the entire night.
Well, there are actual guidelines as to what is considered binge drinking. And it is 4 drinks. And it is slightly less for women.
Didn't know that, did you?
Are you here with me?
We're here.
I care about you, okay? I don't know you yet, but you seem wonderful.
Oh.
But 4 drinks is considered a binge, officially, like by the health standards. So have you always drank like this, or was there a time when it kind of like started?
Maybe about a year or so. I recently lost my mama. It kind of takes me out of my head a little bit when I do have a couple drinks and I get to have fun. It takes some of that heaviness away.
That's a big loss.
Yeah.
I lost my dad in 2020.
It's big.
I'm still not okay.
Same. That was my best friend.
Yeah. Have you heard the term self-medicating?
Yes.
When we connect an external substance to a desire to avoid an internal state, that is when there is a concern. So it seems like that has become potentially a coping skill for you. Alcohol is taking a place that it shouldn't take. Right.
Okay.
But then you control. So when I hear the word control, what it gets me thinking of is anxiety, and also with a history of trauma. And in order to regain a sense of things being okay, people with a history of trauma and anxiety can lean into over control.
I can see that.
And wanting to be a little too controlling. So I'm saying you're not wrong in looking and seeing what's going on with her and being like, alarm bell, something's going on.
Okay.
But the way you're doing it might be a little bit too aggressive for this phase. And I know the alcohol, it feels helpful in allowing you to relax.
Yeah.
See if he can help you relax. So I'm going to dismiss you, sir. You can go back to the house. Can we chat a little longer?
We can chat.
He's like, I'm out.
The couple session was very great. I feel like it helped us. Instead of reacting right away, I'm going to work on taking a break before reacting with my feelings and stop trying to be so controlling so we can move forward.
How are you feeling?
I haven't had the best couple of days, so I'm just trying to regroup. I don't know, I guess I feel it's starting to feel very lonely in the house because we're not meshing.
I get the feeling that there's something else. Like you're holding something back.
She got another
I know how bad
man.
my ex made me feel. That's what it feels like is happening, kinda. And I refuse to do that again. I refuse to be in a situation where I'm not chosen.
Tell me a little bit more about that relationship.
He was my first love. I thought we were locked in. I thought we were getting married, you know, the whole dream. He actually was my fiance. And then I found out that he cheated on me with multiple people. There were like pregnancy scares and like all of this. And I'm like, you're doing a lot.
Me and my ex worked together for about 8 years, and I'm still trying to heal from it and grow from it, but it's been difficult to start dating again in person. Because of that,
we had to let that go. But I feel like...
How long ago did you let it go?
She hasn't.
About 4 months.
How long have you been talking to Brandon?
4 years.
So you've been cheating too?
The math doesn't add up, I know. There was some overlapping. When me and Brandon first started talking, me and my ex were still living together.
Do you think you're gonna let him know, Brandon?
I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know what he's gonna think, you know, because I mean we're already
at odds. Like, I'm sure he's not gonna love that. But at the same time, like, I'm also tired of, kind of holding on to that, if that makes sense.
You want to let it go.
Yeah, I do. I'm nervous to tell him, my little secret. I just want to move past it. I want everything to be fine because I really do have really deep feelings for Brandon. Now is not a good time, because I want this all to die down. I think it's something we can work past.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right.
It's a bunch of liars.
Charlie and I have reserved the boom boom room.
He's smelling good, looking good. I'm excited for this.
You want to talk about it?
I don't do
talk about it. You don't want to talk about it.
I don't do
You don't really
disrespectful
want to talk
men.
about it.
Do you want to make friends or do you want your girl? Shut the up.
Oh, what's going on with this couple?
I'm excited. It's a date night.
Me too.
We're all going to Top Golf. After being in the house with all these people, oh my God, what a much needed break. Sake.
It's like an Asian wine.
Just one shot.
And I gotta let Kiki know I took a shot, so that's communication.
Let's get out of here.
Hope we can have a few drinks, have a good time, and just on some good energy.
Hopefully I get to hit my little victory dance tonight.
I look forward to it. With Jared, you see how fine that man is. He's smelling good, looking good. He's looking at me, we're laughing, and I'm excited for this date.
You've been golfing before?
Nah, all I did was ministry golf when I turned 7 for my birthday. That was it.
I'm still annoyed with Clay about this whole shenanigan or charades of being vegan. It just makes me feel like embarrassed, like in front of everyone. And also I'm thinking, what else are you lying about?
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Somebody told her something. To have her have all of this suspicion, this can't be over a turkey sandwich. It really can't. Okay. Okay, so she walked up to him and she said, "Oh, what else are you doing?" And he said he was in love with her and all this other stuff. She should be just as gullible as Charlie, in my opinion. So somebody told her something. Somebody on the staff said, "No, he got something that he need to tell you, girl." I don't believe this is her intuition telling her all of this. All these secrets, man. Charlie got secrets. She got 4 kids and she dropped one a month ago. Jared, he got another kid that got dropped and he lying to her now. And Kiki, she living with a man. She don't want to admit it to Brandon, but she living with a man. Or she was when they were together. She got secrets and lies. And yeah, Clay, he got secrets and lies too. He got a baby too. And he ain't told his girl yet. So I don't know. It's a sty full of pigs, okay? And they all dirty in some kind of way. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's holding something from him too. But her conscience ain't there's no guilt. You know what I mean? Everybody got something to tell. They just ain't telling it. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go in.
So how did you feel about today? Do you think it was progress?
I think that having a mediator that that's not biased, that actually kind of helped. I was able to see, your point of view without feeling judged.
I did take communication as key from it.
Yeah, same.
Me and Kiki communication have been bad, but tonight I think we're going to work on that communication stuff. That's something that we can do together. I did take a shot with the fellas, and I even told the fellas, like, hey, I got to communicate this with Kiki because I know I made such a big deal of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad they got you to take a shot.
So she can drink.
Let's
toast to good
Let's
vibes
toast to
and
a good
good
time.
energy and a good time and have fun. Have fun.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Go! All right. That was the warm up. That was the warm up. I just making sure all the joints are working right there. All right. We got it, baby.
You want to put it on the thing for me? You're so sweet, so I don't have to bend down. Tonight, I'm hoping that Irvin and I can just let all the tensions and the heat go from the day. I just really want to reconnect with him and bring our focus back to why we're here. See?
Hey, that's the same thing I was doing, Alicia. I'm with you. I'm with you.
That ain't for you. I'm gonna try one more time.
Me and Kiki, it's been tension between us, so I felt like we needed something that was gonna really just relax us.
Yes, we're drinking together tonight.
So right now, I feel like we both agree that we both can drink tonight.
You want another shot?
I'm with it. I'm with it tonight. Come on, let's go.
I feel like Brandon is being actually nice. Like,
Another shot.
another shot. I would say we're on an uphill slope, so I really hope that we can start at a clean slate.
As long as they let you drink, you good.
I'm so focused. Look. Let me see how he is so I can laugh. Nothing but air.
Where'd it go?
You guys see?
I can't see the game.
Name of the game is only the strong survive. Me and Jay stick to ourselves, do our thing, and stay out the drama. We got things going good, and at the end of the day, we not trying to leave with everybody. We trying to leave with each other.
There you go.
Dang.
You just like me.
Or you're a copycat of me.
Why you can't be like me?
Because
All right, let's just
I'm
be
one
like
of
you.
a
Let's just be like you said. You are.
one of a
You are.
I know. Hey. I can't dance.
No, I'm not saying you can dance. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Say a word.
Right. Like, weird. That's
Weird.
I actually like that energy out of Alicia. Yeah, dance. Lighten up a little bit. Have some fun. I think Irv is tripping now. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Irv is tripping. He didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? So she was like, "I can't dance now," and he was like, "I ain't say nothing." But lighten up, man. Dance with her. Y'all have fun together. That was a moment he missed if he don't catch on to that. I like that energy out of Alicia. I would try to draw that out of her more if I was with her. Anyway, let's go on.
I feel you.
I didn't even say anything.
I feel you.
I don't want to be with anybody that's going to call me weird. I am being my authentic self. I am dealing with your emotional dysregulation every day. I never know what I'm going to get every day from you emotionally, and you're calling me weird on our second date.
This is nothing.
What's the matter?
Let me get up.
Let it rip, Jay.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity by Irv. Man, let the lady have fun. You should be having fun with her. You should want to draw that type of energy out of her more. I don't know what he's going to get up and do. Maybe go to the bathroom or something. But missed opportunity, Irv. You missed it that time, bro. I'm riding with her this time. Anyway, let's go.
Let it rip, my brother.
Ty is not paying attention to me.
It's okay. We know what you're capable of.
That could also be a reason why we've never met, and he's so busy because he focuses on other things.
Oh, yeah. Starting to get the hang of it, Jay.
Improvement.
All right. Whose turn is it? Did we get our drinks yet?
In my opinion, people prioritize things that they want. Do you want to make friends or do you want your girl?
Play. Don't be coming over here saying is it cool after you already started golfing.
You'll never set up the less than you deserve.
All right, I'm gonna try to make it quick, y'all. That was a missed opportunity by him also. What's that brother name? That for the record, they have been dating the shortest amount of time. Brittany and Ty. Okay, they have been dating the shortest amount of time, only 3 months, y'all. So maybe Ty is not don't know her that much, and he's being a little shy. I could see that. It's only been 3 months, so you really just met a stranger and y'all started dating and y'all got on the show and y'all don't have the history, the background. So he's not, it seems like he's not paying attention to her, and he probably should be paying more attention to her. I think Brittany has wife energy. Okay, I really like this chick. I rock heavy with Brittany. I like her mindset, and I can understand her wanting more attention from her man. So far, I'm rocking with Brittany in this misunderstanding, let's call it. Let's go in.
Yeah.
So Jay told me yesterday that you was asking her to make you food and it had meat in it, but you specifically told me that you were eating vegan yesterday. You're like, oh, babe, you seen everything that I ate. I just feel like you be lying.
I can eat what I want to eat.
You can eat what you want to eat, but you were lying about it. Stop trying to make me look stupid.
I'm pissed. Just because I felt embarrassed.
Why y'all arguing tonight? Let's not argue tonight.
I'm not trying to.
Not argue tonight. Listen, you ate the texture, and she just wants you to apologize for lying about eating the texture.
Because he was being a fake ass.
That's all she want to hear you say. Listen. Remember we was talking earlier? I swear to God, all she want to hear you say is, I'm sorry for lying about the food that I was eating. Say that, drink your drink, and leave it alone.
You need to look at the intentions and the reason why.
No, you made that.
Can I two or no? I said 2 words and you cut me off.
Because you be lying.
Okay. So you want to just go home and not do this no more?
You can do what you want to do.
Really?
You're an adult, so you make your own choices.
Okay.
I mean, literally, this is the same situation. This is the Kiki and Brandon situation, really. You said you was going to do something and you didn't do it. Kiki said she wasn't going to drink no more, but she drunk. Okay, it was wine. Who cares? It's still alcohol, right? Clay said he wasn't going to eat meat. He was going to try the vegan thing. He didn't do that, and now she feel embarrassed. She shouldn't feel embarrassed by that. This is like. Let me just finish the point, okay? The point is, everybody should be doing what the hell they said they were going to do. A lot of problems will be resolved if people just did what the hell they said they were going to do. Kiki said, I'm not going to drink today. She shouldn't have drunk that whole day. Clay said, I'm going to try this vegan thing. I'm not going to eat the meat. He should have tried some vegan dishes. Okay? Brandon has a right to be upset. She has a right to be upset too. But she is more upset than Brandon. But she has less reason to be upset than Brandon. It's absolutely ridiculous. But it shows you the dynamic between the man and the woman. And, like I told y'all before, people are going to try to lean on when you try to tell a woman something, they're going to lean on you as a man, and they're going to talk to you till they turn blue in the face. But when a man tries to correct a woman, they don't want to hear it. Kiki don't want to hear it. Who else? Alicia, she didn't want to hear it. But when they got a beef, they want you to hear it all damn day. And that's why Clay was like, look, you want me to leave? You want to just go home? We can just end this now. You can do whatever you want to do. Everything doesn't have to have a reaction, and everything doesn't have to have it shouldn't be transactional, ladies. A ham sandwich shouldn't break y'all up, is all I'm saying. Alcohol, that's serious. Okay, because you could drive vehicles, you can get in crash, you could hurt somebody else, you could damage your liver. It's all kind of problems with alcohol. Ham sandwich or turkey sandwich, Relax. It's a BLT. Relax. It's not going to be the end of the world. And if you don't mind him eating whatever he wants, then act like you don't mind. But right now, you acting like you mind. So, beautiful chick. I rock heavy with her, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to hear some more before I pick a side. Let's go in.
I understand that she may look at this as I lied and hid something, but I also feel like Tatiana disrespected me. So I was talking and she just walked away. So I want to respect her and appreciate her, but I need respect too. Can I finish talking?
I don't care. I honestly
You
don't
clearly
care.
care if you keep cutting me off every time I talk.
Because I just hate when people be lying and they just want to.
Baby, I don't gotta lie to you.
But you did. Then you look
Okay.
in my face and say, "Oh, babe, you see
I'll see. This is conflict resolution. Hold on. Let me let her finish.
everything I ate, knowing that you was asking Jay to make you other."
Oh, so you feel the type of way because he was eating
He
behind
was
your back.
lying. If he'll lie about petty, what else will he lie about? Because I never asked him to be vegan. I never did that. He created all this and started
So you
lying.
would still talk to him if he was.
I did not care. None of the men I dated have been vegan.
You ready?
So I don't give a about that.
Okay,
He
but
did that.
Tati,
And then he was lying.
Tati, I'm sorry. You want to swing or you want to?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
swing.
At the end of the day, bro, I just want peace.
That's it right there.
You created the whole situation,
I get
but now
you. I
you
hear
want
you.
peace.
I just don't want to argue. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
That's it.
whatever.
You got to talk with your hands like that?
I can talk how I want to talk.
I actually, do you have to talk with your
I'm
hands
gonna talk
like that?
how I want to talk.
Okay. I hope it helps.
Yeah, is everybody having a good time?
All right. I'm gonna say this. I rock with Clay with the turkey sandwich, with the vegan. If it's not a problem, why are you making it a damn problem? Why are you arguing about it? Why are you telling friends and everybody that I'm a liar? Just because I haven't gone full vegan yet. So on the vegan stuff, I rock heavy with Clay. Now on the child thing, I rock with Tatiana, but she don't know about the child yet. What concerns me about Tatiana is her conflict resolution. It sucks. I'm turned off. Okay? As a guy, I'm turned off. I think she's very attractive, but I'm turned off by her conflict resolution. She will flip from wifey to smash and dash for me, personally. I still want to smash, but you don't have conflict resolution skills I'm looking for in a wife. In order to, my wife is going to have that skill, conflict resolution. And you cussing down to me, talking down to me, you talking about you're embarrassed, but you want to embarrass me in front of everybody while we play Top Golf, while you tell everybody I'm a liar. How is what you're doing any better than what you're accusing me of doing? It's not. And that hypocrisy gets on my nerves. So she will turn from wifey to smash and dash real quick. I'm rocking right now with Clay, but when he tell her about the kid, I'm gonna take her side. Okay. Anyway, let's go in. Damn, everybody sleep.
The sign ain't gonna make it go quicker.
I wasn't doing it so it can go quicker. I'm yawning. Is it bothering you? You need some earplugs?
Feels good to be home.
You can't wait to get in that boom boom room. Stop playing.
Yeah, sure.
Charlie and I have reserved the boom boom room. I don't know if any action will happen, but this time to be together is very important in a relationship. It's so private in here. I love it.
Jared and I have been doing amazing. He supported me 1000%, and we're getting very close.
All right.
Oh, y'all gotta go. That's too long. Y'all gotta go. Bye. It's been fun.
I appreciate y'all. As excited as we were to get into the intimacy suite, we noticed the camera on the wall. Initial intentions after that were to just cuddle. However, we were whispering sweet nothings in each other's ear.
Just throw a shirt over it.
Kind of bring us
You know what I
closer
mean?
together. And it was phenomenal.
All right. So there are no victims here. They both enjoyed themselves. So yeah, he lied to do it, but she was willing. And she probably don't regret it now. I don't know if she will later, but she don't seem to now.
I'm not doing that. That's toxic. That's toxic. That's toxic. Being called weird and someone being upset with me because I smiled. I was initially attracted to Irvin because he was very enthusiastic and funny and supportive and tenderhearted. I was able to see his heart come through.
He should love to see you smile.
Yo, I only want to smile. So I'm really disappointed in him because Irvin is a different man and person. Some people are really more comfortable with chaos. Like they don't know what it feels like to have a healthy relationship.
Pot calling the kettle. That's hilarious to me.
Yeah. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't even know what to think at this point.
Something is wrong. They need to call in a preacher. Something is wrong with these men.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
I don't live a life of all this bickering and fighting. I'm really trying to understand what he needs. I want to be happy. I've had enough bad relationships. I'm done with bad relationships.
So how was the ride home?
He was asleep. Would y'all go on another date with somebody who on the second date is asleep on the car home? The energy is off real bad. So I'm just gonna sleep on him tomorrow. I wanna see what's what. Yeah, I'm not settling. I can't.
Here we go with the settling. That's hilarious to me. Pot calling the kettle. She don't like drama. Oh, this is hilarious. And this is Alicia talking. Okay, she don't like drama, and she has one little point where, you know, he didn't smile when she was smiling or anything like that, or he called her weird or something like that. I think it was probably more nervous energy with Irv. And she says she's settled. She's not settling. That's funny because men settle all the time. Y'all, ladies, y'all have no idea how much men settle. We don't hardly ever get the woman that we want. Because women don't settle. But I'm going to advise women to start settling. Okay? I'm going to advise women to start settling. And I know what you're thinking, ladies. Oh, not me. I ain't settling for nothing. I ain't settle. I don't settle. Okay, well, you're going to find yourself in the same circus, looking at the same clowns, doing the same tricks. Okay? You're in a circus. Okay? You think that clown is going to be better than that clown? They clowns. All right? Learn how to love all the clowns. And you're not going to settle for one clown? Okay, you're going to be the only person without a clown. I know that sounds crazy, but y'all get what I'm saying, right? It's like, look, settling. First of all, who are you? You have no idea how many men settled for you. Oh my goodness. I'll be honest. I've settled for women. I've settled for women too. Wasn't exactly what I was looking for. But You know, I've settled. Men settle all the time. All the time. But women price themselves out of the market. You know what I mean? It's almost like having a used Cadillac that has flood damage, engine damage, and the engine is knocking, and you know the suspension is messed up and the transmission slips, but it's full price. It's like, you expect me to pay full price for this? I don't care if it's a Cadillac. Yeah, the name, yeah, you getting by name alone. Just like a woman get by with her body or her face card. But internally, there's problems. But you don't think you should settle for a lower price? Fine. You know what? That Cadillac is going to sit on that lot forever. Okay? The tires are going to get rotted out because it ain't going to move. People not going to even want to test drive it. So I think women do themselves a disservice when they talk about I'm not settling. Everybody should settle. Men settle, women settle too. If you want to be connected and be in a relationship and have it be meaningful, because I'm going to tell you, you can have a very meaningful relationship with a person who got flaws. Okay? A guy eat a turkey sandwich and you don't trust him now? It's ridiculous to me. All right, I'm gonna stop, man. Let's go back in.
It was a good night.
Was it everything you ever imagined?
That was everything I imagined. And more.
Maybe like 5 more minutes, and then I can wash the dishes when we done.
Okay.
Let me drop these in there.
Okay, you ready?
The only thing I didn't do was the toast.
But are you gonna put butter on it?
I didn't think I could.
There's vegan butter in there.
Oh, okay. So I have been saying that I wanted to go vegan because Tatiana's vegan. But I was sneaking and cheating on the side. I thought it was funny. But she's not taking it as a joke, and she thinks I was playing her. And that wasn't my intentions. Not at all. What I really want to apologize for is, like, I was eating things that were not vegan, and it wasn't in front of you. So it's like I was doing it behind your back,
Exactly.
which is up.
Right. It's like, I just don't want you to feel like you have to do stuff like that. I don't want
Yeah.
you to feel like you have to hide stuff from me. I felt betrayed, honestly. It made me look at you a lot different. And I don't want to look at you different because I really, like you. And I don't want to lose the trust that we're building, because once the trust is gone, it's like, what else is there?
I mean, I can't apologize enough because it's like, as I'm sitting here, I'm putting myself on the other side of it, and I feel bad.
I ended up forgiving Clay after the vegan stuff because I feel like it takes a while for him to really grasp what the real issue was.
Okay, now I know they had a nice moment, but hear me out, y'all. Clay should tell her now. He should tell her he has a kid now. And I know that would mess the mood up. I know. But they're in the house for a certain amount of time, right? The sooner you tell her, the more time you have to work it out. If you hold on to this at the end, she's not going to trust you. She's going to say you lied to her the whole time. She is not going to respond well. We already see how she feel about a turkey sandwich. Okay? So he should tell her as soon as possible so he can do damage control while they're in the house. I don't know if he's thinking about that. Now, he was fronting. And he admitted to that. And I agree with where she's coming from. She wants you to be your natural self. You don't have to lie to me. Be your natural self. I get that. So I rock with Tatiana about that. Be your natural self. I don't like how she handled it. I don't like her conflict resolution or how she argues. That was very telling at Top Golf. I can do whatever I want. This. I don't need the sass in a woman like that. No. We ain't got to be together. We really don't. I mean, you know, if I can't tell you, you could tell me everything, but I can't tell you nothing. Okay, so all that being said, I think he should tell her now, get it out the way so he can do damage control. Because if it gets to the end of the season and drop it on her, then all trust is going to be long gone, and she's going to be okay with leaving the house, going home, and never seeing you again. So get it out the way now, bro.
Thank you. I know that he cares about me, so I just want him to be honest about like who he is, what he wants. I really know that he doesn't have to be anything other than himself.
Like, I'd rather you tell me when you're struggling with something than try to come off like, oh, everything's together. Like, you don't have to be that for me, you know?
Okay.
I'd rather you be honest.
That makes sense. It's open and honest as we've been, and as much as we do communicate, I still haven't been able to tell Tatiana I have a daughter. My daughter is 2 months old, so I'm going to have to really be strategic and careful with relaying this new piece of information to her.
My main thing.
Okay, so his daughter is 2 months old. They've been dating for 8 months. What does that tell you? This happened before they started dating. He can tell her that, listen, it was before me and you got together. Chick was pregnant, you know, my ex, she got pregnant, you know, this, that, and the third. I didn't know that when I met you. Okay. Daughter is 2 months. Let's work this out. You know what I mean? That's how he should approach it. If that was me, that's what I would say. I would say, look, it happened before we met. You know, past caught up to me. We only dated 8 months. My daughter is, you know, she's 2 months. She's almost a year. You know, it was a year ago. It was a year ago. And I just want to be straight up with you. That's what he should do now. Him being scared is not helping his situation. And listen, ladies, men only do this if they really, really like you. They'll lie if they really, really like you. Give men a little bit of grace on the line, because we know y'all super emotional, except when you're upset and angry. You're still emotional, but men a little grace on the line, because we don't want to hurt your feelings. But that's pretty important. He does need to tell her. Let's go back in.
Thing is just making sure that you're not a liar, like a compulsive liar, or somebody who just lies for sport, because that would definitely be something that would make me not want to like be with you for real.
Yeah, man, we put some salmon on the grill first.
Oh, really?
There you go.
There you go.
Always running.
Running.
Jamie Foxx. Hey, we appreciate this compound you let us come to, my dog.
You do look like Jamie a little
You just
bit.
walking, strolling through the
I'm
water.
chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get my hair all wet and everything because we got plans later.
Ooh. Okay.
Not those types of plans.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
Yes, we do. Take us to the boom boom room.
Which we will not be going, so.
Yeah. At all?
No, not
Ever?
at all.
In life?
In life.
Lord.
I know he likes to joke and play a lot, you know, and I like to laugh, so be funny, but sometimes I'm like, no, we're not going to the boom boom room. Stop making everything seem like something sexual is happening.
But you know, that's what they do.
With Ty, as we were talking on the phone, it was always just like, I'm gonna cater to you.
So I'm a very selective eater, so we'll see what you can.
Yeah. That's all right. I'm up for the challenge. You feel me? When we talked about our love language, I want to go ahead and get in that kitchen and do a little something.
The whole time, he was just like talking about how he's gonna cook for me and he's gonna make me breakfast. I'm gonna make you this and make it. He didn't cook for me not one day. Like that was all talk. Like I did tell him.
Good for you, not one day. Am I tripping, or were they the first couple to cook for everybody? Am I tripping? They cooked together. What are you talking about? He didn't cook. listen, ladies, I know men lie, okay? We lie because trying to be the guy that you want us to be is damn near impossible. So we have to stretch the truth because women are transactional. When they see something they don't like, they hold it against you. Just like what what's her name? Tatiana did. Oh, if you're gonna be a liar, then I just don't want to be with you. And now you expect Clay to tell the truth? Now you expect him to be all open and honest after you told him all of that? I would have been like, look, this will be the test of the relationship. Listen, I got a daughter, okay? Now we can work on this or we cannot. It's really up to you. I did lie by omission. Okay, I did lie by omission, but I'm coming clean now and I'm telling you this is what it is. No, I am not a liar. I just like you. That's all it is. And I want to see us work out. But I don't want you to start looking at me like a liar. I did have something that I had to tell you. And this is what it is. I have a daughter. Now, if you want to hold that against me forever, then maybe we don't need to be together because my daughter ain't going nowhere. So what do you want to do? I mean, that's how I would handle it. I know probably a lot of women may not like that approach, but that's just how I would do. Anyway, and for the fellas watching, I don't like to lie to women. I just keep it a buck from the jump. Now, I'm not going to say I have never lied to women. I have too. But I like to tell the truth because I know that it will catch up with you. All of my flaws, and trust me, I've lost women because of that. I told them the truth. They wasn't down with whatever I was down with. Okay. Then we're just not going to rock together. Let's save each other some time. You're not down with this, then fine. Okay? But I still try not to lie to women. Normally, horny, desperate men lie to women. Men who get it by the pound, we ain't got to lie. Okay? We ain't got to lie. It is what it is. It's more masculine to tell the truth, okay? It's more alpha to tell the truth than to lie. And women know that. That's why I keep it a buck. I ain't gonna say I never lied, I have, but for the most part, I keep it a buck. Anyway, I think everybody has lied. Anyway, let's go in.
Girl, it went in one ear.
I'll take these ends, squeeze them on top as a finisher.
That's fire.
I know Ty loves to cook. I get it. I know he does. But it seems like he's just trying to impress everyone else. Like, look what I can do, instead of focusing on me. We waited all this time to see each other, and I'm noticing that I'm not a priority. Do you want to have some drinks?
Hey, I'm gonna do the drinks after I come back with the pasta so everybody can start eating.
Make sure you make the right decision.
I heard you.
I think you can try to figure it out.
I think you can wait on the drink.
I want my man to make me feel like I'm the only woman in the room. And Ty is just not paying enough attention to me, honestly. He just hasn't done enough.
You heard that, what we were talking about earlier? Did you hear it? I'm grilling, you know, and old girl over there just sitting in the pool and say, well, can you bring me a drink when you go in? I said, all right, well, I'm gonna grab the pasta first. And then, you know, after I bring that out, then I'll go in and make you a drink. You can hear me all you want. You can hear me all you want. You the one who started this. Oh, I'm cooking for everybody. And here you are in the pool, you telling me about bringing a drink. I was supposed to put everything down, go fix you a drink, serve you, then go run back inside, get the pasta salad, serve everybody while I'm on the grill. I'm supposed to do everything, huh? I'm supposed to do everything.
You finished?
I can?
Are you finished?
Go ahead.
You done?
Go ahead.
First of all, you pretend like you supposed to be this gentleman. You're not a gentleman. The whole time we've been here, you go in the house, don't say, hey, babe, I'm going to the house. Do you need anything? You just move and do your own. I asked you plenty of times, can you cook me breakfast? Can you cook me lunch? You don't do. You don't ask me what I want to eat. You ain't been doing nothing that you said that you were going to do.
I can't do nothing right around this.
Don't look like it.
Oh my God, I don't want to be out here.
I don't know.
Ty and Brittany, at first, I thought they were meshing very well, but as we're seeing, you know, personalities are starting to clash. They're really starting to get over the honeymoon phase, and I felt like I was caught in the crossfire.
He's just immature.
I can hear you too.
I
You said my priorities, right? To
I
help
don't do
everybody.
disrespectful
You
men.
want to talk about it?
I don't do
talk about it. You don't
disrespectful
want to
men.
talk about it.
I don't do
You don't really want to
disrespectful
talk about it.
Good God.
I'm feeling slighted. I'm feeling a bit underappreciated. I'm trying to be patient, but I'm starting to lean towards this is just who she is.
All right, now, I said Brittany had wifey energy, and she just proved me wrong, okay? Now, let me say this. I still rock with Brittany, okay? I still think she has wife energy. However, I think she was sold a dream, okay? She was sold a dream by him, and the dream was, I'll pay attention to you, I'll cook for you, I'll clean for you, I'll pay your rent, I'll wash your clothes, I'll do whatever. Soon as I get home from work, you know, he was on his baby face, right? That was the fairy tale that was in her head. But the reality is he's moving as an independent man. He's cooking. Could he pay more attention to her? Yes. But that's a conversation that she has to initiate with him. This is why I rock with him. Okay? This is why I have to rock with Ty, because it's like this. We didn't have a conversation. You are letting your resentment build up. It was building up at the Top Golf and in the car, and now it's at the pool. Your resentment is building up. We ain't going in the boom boom room. Okay, I don't understand this energy, but you're moving like you ain't interested. So you want me to pay you all this attention now when you throwing me shade now? Ladies, men suck at reading minds. Okay? Let me say that again. Men suck at reading minds. We even worse at reading feelings. Okay? We don't know what you feeling. You got to find out a way to come to us in a respectful manner and tell us what your issue is. Otherwise, there will forever be misunderstandings. Come to us cordial, tell us what you're feeling, instead of letting your resentment build. So, women like that, they don't stay in relationships either. And and next thing you know, they leaving, and the man don't know what happened. What went wrong? What did I do? That's what Ty is like right now. Why are you tripping? I thought we were vibing. No, but you're that fairy tale got you tripping to the point where you expecting the fairy tale. And if you don't get the fairy tale, you feel resentment. Now she's starting to feel like Ty has lied to her. When I don't agree with that. Long story short, I'm rocking with Ty on this. She should have had the conversation instead of letting her resentment build up to a point where it got to, and it should never have got to this point where they're arguing at poolside, and you can't expect him to be all close and catering to you now when he see your energy, see your resentment. If you was feeling neglected, You should have talked to him about it. Let's go back in.
I got a phone call. It was my ex-girlfriend.
I'm done. Toxic, 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 toxic.
So that's how I'm not trying to be.
Which couple is the most dramatic? Brandon and Kiki.
All we've done is bicker for a week.
Kiki,
You up my fantasy.
Where you going? So break it down to me.
Brittany told me I need to get my priorities together.
What?
That was very disrespectful.
Are you ready to call this a quit?
And there you have it from the Never Ever Mets. Just dysfunction all over the place. I started this season out telling y'all, people who come on this show in particular probably have some mental illness issues. I'm not claiming that anybody specifically have them, but I'm not going to say they don't exist in the house. I'm not going to say who got them or what they got, but let's just say mental illness is almost always a part of this equation with the Never Ever Mets. People be in denial, people be lying, people be, sometimes it got physical. First season got physical. People be alcoholics, people be just rude, obnoxious. It makes for good TV. But that's about it. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this, man. I don't know. I felt like maybe I talked too much in this video, but I appreciate y'all for sticking in there, especially if you're listening to this right now. Support your boy. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. All right. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.